Old Man Coffee. I want to thank you very much for returning to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. Also, before I get started, I want to thank all of my supporters and for continuing to support my channel. Thank you very much. Well, this could be a short video. Some of you have been asking me what I do for water and things like that. Well, here's what the capacities are on my tanks right here. And you can see that I have an 80-gallon freshwater tank. And the gray water tank, of course, is not 80 gallons. And the black water tank is quite a bit less than that. So what I do is, and you can see in this video here, I carry 4 5-gallon water jugs for my fresh water in the back of my Kia. And this is how I fill them up. I just go to a water dispensing place, one of these units you find around. Depending on where you're at, the price varies. I've been where it's $1 for 5 gallons, and here at the Riverside RV Park, it's $1.25. Then after I fill up the jugs, I go over to the RV, and this is the procedure I follow to fill up my tank. Okay, so what I did was install a outside pump. I've covered this once before in one of my other videos, but for my RV friends, I'm doing it again. And I have a hose connected to the outside of that pump going into the water fill into an 80-gallon water tank. And then the intake is a 10-foot hose, and I have these 4 5-gallon jugs, and all I have to do is turn this switch on, and it starts sucking the water right out of the jugs into the tank. So that's how I fill my tanks. Alright, so now I've got water in the tank, and the shower water and the dishwater, things like that, that all goes into the gray tank. Well, the gray tank will fill up pretty quick, so now I've got to find a way to get that water out of the gray tank and haul it off. Well, I've got 4 3-gallon jugs that I'm showing here. Now you're only going to see like 3 probably, but here's the system that I use to empty out the gray water tank. Well, the first thing I do is open this gray valve that allows water to flow out through the bottom of the tank there, and I have this hose hooked up to it. Now that is all removable. If I want to remove it, I can. And now I have this hose, and I have a ball valve connected to the hose. And I just open that valve and start filling up the 3-gallon jugs. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do, and there is no spillage. And then after I have the jugs filled with the gray water, I put them in my Kia and then take them off to water some plants in the desert usually, or if I find a storm drain someplace, I'll dispose of them that way. It's only just soapy water is all it is, so it's not going to contaminate anything. It's not. I'm not throwing waste down there. It's just dishwater. Now, as for the black water tank, well, I've been here at the Riverside for about a month and a half, and I haven't had to dump it yet. But when I do have to dump the black water tank, what I'll do is I'll spend a night in an RV park. At the Riverside, it's $30 a night. So I'll spend a night there, just taking care of things. Maybe use the electricity without having to run the generator to vacuum, clean, things like that. And then that's how I get rid of the black water. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it answered some of the questions that some of the viewers have had, my RV viewers. I know you poker players probably don't care much about what happens with the water in the RV, but or how I replace it or how I get rid of it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And subscribe. That really helps my channel out a lot, the subscriptions. And leave a comment. I'll do the best I can to answer all the comments. This will be Old Man Coffee saying, I'll see you next time.